guys like Madness Combat? I sure as I do. Those are words. Yes, they are. And so today we are gonna make a puppet. Because in the previous video you see this severed head, the one where I show off crafts. I'll probably just link it or something. But yeah, in today's video, this puppet's gonna become something. And of course, Madness Combat related. I always liked the Apathy Hank design, and so today we're gonna make it into a puppet. I always think, even though like I've scoured fan art and other things of Madness Combat, even though it's like I've always thought that like jaw metal, he could still speak with metal jaw, gaga wabba gabba goo, and so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna turn this puppet into this funny man, this little funny guy, yeah. And so let's just get started.
Hello, this is VoiceOver Loose Cannon, here to say, at Candy's Creative Cannon, we're trying new things every day, and this is too new for me. First things first, this wasn't supposed to be a video, so, long story short, plans went wrong, and so I made this project. I love puppets. I always wanted to make one, and so I tried making one in my free time. With help, of course. That's why the head and jaw were pre-made, because I was already working on it, and then I had to use this as backup for a video. Also, if I do stuff off screen, it's because my setup is whack and I was also on the floor. Not only plans failed and this video took long, also school got in the way. It always gets in the way. This project is very technical, and because I made this a video, I had no help at all. I struggled to make this video, and you can definitely see it in. And this kind of reminds me of my other Madness Combat video I made, which you should totally go check out. Where I didn't know what I was doing. And yeah. I will change how I do videos more often, so you'll definitely see more crafts including Madness Combat and other popular games. And hopefully, that will get more views. And hey, if you want me to make something or just give video ideas, you can comment down below. I love Madness Combat character designs because they're just so whack sometimes, but the small details are amazing. When I did this, I didn't even know Hank's coat had buttons. I love how he turned out. I love him a lot. And now, because I know how to do puppets, I will definitely be making more in the future, and probably for videos too. I think this is my best video so far, because I know what I'm doing, except for making a puppet, of course. That's always the hard thing. You know how to get all the editing done and stuff, because you've done it time and time again, and then when you actually have to make the thing, especially in craft videos, something always has to go wrong. So, there are some things I wish I could change though, like how the teeth aren't organized how on the actual Hank design, and also I just didn't know how to put the head on the body because I didn't have any help, so that was a little awkward. As you could probably tell, I didn't measure anything for this project, but I still think it turned out really good. And if you think it turned out good, make sure to like this video and check out my other videos. I should probably start talking about how this project was made. So the materials were very simple: felt, foam, and cardboard. That's basically it. Now, because I was going fast making this project, some of the parts where I hot glued it were weak, so I'll definitely have to fix those in the future. During this project, I lost a lot of things, and so some scenes, you just see me doing nothing and scrambling around for the projects. The head was pretty easy because I was just putting pieces of felt on it, but it still took long, because that's how projects go. The hat thing was probably the most hardest part of this project, because I just kept adjusting it, trying to make it the perfect thing. Another thing, you should give me some ideas what to do with this puppet in the future. Now I have one idea for a next puppet, which I'll do in a new video, and I'll reveal what it is at the end of this video. Speaking of the next puppet, I'll probably need more felt for it because I used a lot in this project. I had a pair of red sunglasses for another thing, and I thought they were perfect for this Hank puppet, but they turned out to be a little big, so I just made a pair for him. I think the pair that I made turned out better anyways. Side note, this video was supposed to come out 3 weeks ago with the original plans. Hopefully in the future, projects will take less time because I know what I'm doing. While making the coat, I didn't put a time lapse on it because I thought it would go fast to make it, and I thought wrong, so I just changed it. I like the little things on this project, how I painted on the bare foam for the exposed gums to give it more that creepy look. Ooh. Also, the paint job on the reason why the paint job on the jaw is so messy is because I tried using spray paint. 2 colors, tried mixing together, and that didn't work so well. And, it still looks cool. And yes, I did forget the blood details, but honestly, he looks fine without them. And this project is perfect for getting hyped for the new Madness Project Nexus game, and also for Spooky Month, because we can all agree that this design is a little unsettling. I have checked, and a normal mask does fit him, so that's pretty cool. Now I do have a very, very basic measurement for the headpiece, which is just excluding the back of it, and also the bottom part of the mouth, is just a full foam sheet, just like your basic foam sheet. And then I did the rest of the measurements from the headpiece. Now this video did go through a lot of editing because of all the mess ups, so that is another reason why it took longer. Now you could sew most of the parts for a stronger hold, but I didn't do that because of course a tight time schedule I had. Also, if there's a very low quality handmade Tricky the Clown plushie somewhere in this video, and the grunt at the beginning of this video that I threw is also going to be a project in a future video. Even though I struggled with this video, thank goodness I didn't have a catastrophic failure with the project. Now, I don't have any footage of making the hands, so I'll just explain it here. First, cut out 6 fingers and 2 thumbs, then cut out 4 palms, 2 for each hand. The reason why I did 2 for each hand, 2 palms for each hand, is for more stability, and then add armature wire or anything that go bendy to the fingers and thumbs, and then attach the fingers and thumbs with bendy wires to the palms. And then attach long strings to the palms, and then attach those long strings to the body. I don't know if I would consider this video a tutorial because of how it's structured, but in the next puppet video I will definitely make it a tutorial. I mean, this could be a tutorial video since you could probably follow along, so I'll just explain some more things here. For the bandages, I made sure to cut a little extra so I could wrap them under the head so it looked like they were actually being wrapped on the actual Hank design. For the glasses, I was originally going to make them out of cardboard and then paint them, but I couldn't find my paint pens in the right color, so they're just foam. But like I said before, I loved how the glasses turned out. Now because I didn't have help with this, I didn't attach the head right, so there's a gap in the head. But if I try to remove the gap how I attached it right now, I wouldn't be able to open the mouth, which defeats the purpose of this puppet. But I think if I did it right, I could use the bandages to cover the gap. But for now, it's just gonna have to deal with the gap. Now I did miss some things from the Hank design, like on the back of the coat there's a big hole in it. And the smile thing you can see in the middle of the front of the coat, you can see it through the hole. Even though the shoes were the simplest thing, I did miss something on them, which was the details on the bottoms that make them look more like boots. Thankfully, these were both small details and you could barely see. I also made sure to add 2 lines on the hands, so that's something I didn't forget. Now, I did some things that I didn't need to in this project, like I closed the coat before, even though I had to open it up to add the details like the bandages and the smile thing. Thankfully, everything calmed down after the past 3 weeks for making this video, so expect some good things from me in the future. While looking at the Hank design, I realized that he's like how he's structured is built like an Oreo. He's just like the black and then the middle and the white thing. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Now on the coat, I should have made the bandages on them. Actually, like the bandage strips on the head. Also, felt wasn't the only thing that I used a lot of. I also used a lot of hot glue sticks. Now, planning this video took long, but also making the puppet took long by itself. But it was definitely worth it, and I'm trying not to repeat myself, but I think this turned out amazing. Now, some colors are wrong on the project, like I could have made the black of the coat a little bit lighter shade so the details would pop out more. And I think that's everything I have to say in this voiceover. I've said my ups, I've said my downs, and I've said the difficulties making this video and making the puppet, and I've just made an amazing puppet and described how I made said amazing puppet. So yeah, I'll just let the video play from here.
we are done. Finally. That took so long, very long, but we are done. He's Hank. Where's his arms? I am running on a very, very tight schedule because most of the week I procrastinated to make this video, and so I had barely any time to make this, but I was able to squeeze it out in 2 days, and the hands are just easy. You don't need to see that. You just, and, and you're like, oh, I don't know how to draw hands because this is kind of like a tutorial. Um, Madness hands make no sense. That's all I'm gonna say. Sometimes they're 3 fingers, sometimes it's just completely whack. So it's totally fine, but he's done. He and oh my god, it's amazing. It's it might be a little thin. I'm gonna have to like add like foam pieces in the inside, so it's more like so I can get like more of that rounded shape instead of him becoming like a flat paper thing. But if you like this video, hit like and to subscribe if you want to see another puppet, because I'm planning on making a tricky puppet. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified right when it comes out. Because you know how people comment first on videos, so if you want to do that, go ahead. Yeah, Hank, cool, goodbye.